All right. Try to get that audio right. All right. So the first thing I want to do today is head back up here to what mm, Mirzaba's head. I kind of went up there for the trial and forgot the chest. Oh, we got some lag. Pretty sure that's just my end, but I have like a super mid tier PC right now. If I upgrade my graphics card, I'll probably be like lower top tier, but you know, who knows. We'll upgrade our GPU before the release, because right now I love the game. I'm not gonna lie, PvP does look horrible, but I like the game and I would like to have a better performance on release, you know. So definitely gonna look to upgrade GPU. It's like right now I'm on low settings and I'm on 54 frames. It's not the best. Well, that's because I'm streaming, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna drum sound. All right. Now to climb this monstrosity again, bro. Like, what is this? I think he has a shield up. I guess we'll go see. Oh man, you didn't even finish. It's like the only room he has finished. So he does have a generator up. That's unfortunate. I think it was yesterday I was playing and I came across someone's base and they did not have a generator up. So guess who got a free 2000 Solari from a chest? This guy, you know? It's kind of important to have your generator up. Kind of wish I got that on recording though. Gonna put it in the video, explaining it. Let's see if he has a generator up and running. Looks so. Yeah. You know, it's never. Hello. Hello. Ah, he's AFK saving his spot. I like this roof. Pretty cool. I'm guessing this is his. Alright. Let's start this ascend. Ah. It's so funny because the game's so new and early that you see a lot of people that have, like, for a really example, really like real defined example. Like there's a lot of tools in the game, a lot of mechanics as well that just a lot of people don't know about right now. For example, I've seen a lot of people that have wings and the sugar wire cable that doesn't utilize the movement. Obviously, that's all just because like the game's new. But in like a month's time, you'll see everybody like just utilizing movement, and it'll from a new player's perspective, bro. The game's gonna look so crazy once everybody gets hip with all the mechanics.
Sector weather alert.
Oh
A
no.
large sandstorm is approaching.
It's funny because the last time I came here, the same exact thing happened, and now you're trying to sell the bag, bro. What's going on? I got a minute to get somewhere safe. That's a good leap. That's a great leap. He's right here, good. Unsheltered. Nope. Just keep moving. Don't climb. Come on. Bro, it's going from over there. Holy. The entrance should be here so close. This is enclosed. I could wait here, but let's see how far we can make it up. Oh no, we're good. It's right here. We're chilling. At least we knew at least we had a spot we could have returned to if we needed shelter.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is
I made it just in time. Same exact thing happened when I came for the trial, bro. That's crazy. Is there like a trigger here or something? I wonder if the crash warners out there is like always there. What is this? Okay, this is where I had to go. Oh no, is this different? No, it can't be. I don't remember this chest being here though. Scanner. Kinda don't need it. I got like 5 in the house. Okay, yeah, I see what happened. The way I came up kinda messed my head up. I get it. I definitely did just like fly up. I did not take the paved path. I was about to ask, is the storm still here? Holy, the fucking side. Oh wow, it's not passing. Pretty quick. Dude, I do have to say though, with the skills and having the ability to swap between any skill that you unlocked, this is amazing, as well as techniques. This is amazing. This adds so much life to the game. Oh yeah, no crash warning, but hey, it's all good. MK3, are you shitting me, bro? I can't even craft it. I was kind of hoping for Sim's blood bag, but sure, I'll take it. I guess we can break that down. Which house is this? Oh, this is the new one. Okay. So my inventory should be empty. Okay, I lied, but what we'll do is we'll go to our other house. Okay, I'm in the sun. I always forget about the fucking sun in this game. Ugh. But it makes it interesting, you know? Because like, I'm so used to playing games where you can completely just relax, open a menu, see what you gotta do, and you're completely safe. For example, a game like Enshrouded, you know, I was in the map in that game a shit ton. You know, there's a lot of quests, a lot of places you gotta go, so you really open the map a lot. And at first glance, you look around, oh, there's no enemies. Okay, good. It seems like I'm fine here. I can just AFK, go on my map, see what I gotta do. Not in this game, bro. You really gotta prepare for everything in this game. You want to look at your map? Oh, you got to make sure there's no enemies around. You got to make sure it's not nighttime, the starter car is not after you. And you got to make sure if it's daytime, you're not in the sun, because you'll sit there in the menu the whole time and you'll die. So it's pretty cool. It just adds like a lot of layers to be aware of. Micromanaging could be fun if you're micromanaging the right things, you know. Like in, let's say, oh no, I think actually I went and crafted a new one, right? Not crafted, I got a new blueprint, but it's unfortunate because now our descent is gonna be scary. All right, let's see. Okay, so sugar wire is great for descent. Completely kills all momentum. Like, look, you drop and then, yeah, Okay, not bad. We're chilling. I don't have my wings in. I gotta go repair it. So I wonder if this breaks, can I still use it for the journey to turn in to join the House of Atreides? Because if I come here to test out what? Resourcefulness. I need 2 Holtzman shields Mark II and 2 artisan kinjals. And this is indeed an artisan carpal. Okay, I lied. This is not it. Okay, the kinjal is a knife. You're right. Okay, it's a short blade. Do I have a blood bag on me? Unfortunately, I don't. So, you guys are safe today. Oh, I don't have my oh, I forgot I didn't have my wings, bro. I was about to jump off. Okay, so let's get away from these weirdos first. I don't even have my static compactor, so it doesn't make sense. Dude, I kind of hate now building my house so close to drum sand. It's like every time I come here, this happens. But it's still, it almost never calls the worm because of how close to like land I am. Oh, I forgot about this house, man. Started building a new one last night, just trying out some stuff. I honestly don't know how I got this sand bite. I don't remember. This one I got from the dying to the sandworm, unfortunately. It was completely my fault though. I was looking for treasures and the worm came out. I seen it come out and I'm like, I should leave, but I kind of want carbon ore. So I stayed. Then after the worm came out, I used the static compactor. So it's like the worm's already aggroed and now I'm just making it worse. I try to grab it, get on my bike and leave, but yeah. Then we got that sand bike for free. This one just another MK2. I had to craft again because the sandworm ate was MK2. So we came in here because we want to. So our container is full. Our leader John. We want to break down some stuff really quick. I think actually I might. That's good. I'm gonna keep that because I cannot repair the one I have right now. We're just holding on to this pseudo pole sword. Yeah, I really hope. I don't know. Basically, just like some more visual aesthetics for weapons. Like for some swords, maybe one could have like a blade with a little glimmer of blue light on it, you know. But who knows if that's gonna break the immersion for the Dune universe, right? So it's just like a nitty pick thing. For example, like in Fortnite, obviously the skins got completely outlandish, but some of them are still cool. You know, some of them are still cool. And if we could just keep the cool ones and keep the bullshit ones away, that'd be nice. So I wanted to move some stuff. I have a fabricator, blood purifier. Moving this water would be hell. The best way I can think about moving that is craft a bunch of leader drones, but that seems completely inefficient. I have 5,000 liters of water. Yeah, circuit. So, yeah. I have so much shit on me. Not on me, but I just have so much shit. And everything, like, it's not organized at all. So that's one thing. That's one thing I love about betas, bro. Like, they give you a chance to play the game versus you playing a game while playing the actual live game, make mistakes and wish, not wish, but you know, oh, next time I probably wouldn't have to do that. You know, like how a lot of YouTubers, content creators make tips and tricks. With a beta, you can do that yourself. You play the beta, you see everything, you know, you play it normally, and then as you're playing it, you find all these things that you personally would want to do different in the game, you know? But for example, I 100%, anytime it comes to build crafting games, my inventory management is horrible. And because I'm just so caught up in actually wanting to enjoy the game and immerse myself in the world, that stuff like this just it just trickles down to the bottom of the list of worries, you know. But then as you know, progression starts to slow down, things like that then does matter, you know. So it would be best to, like, you know, keep yourself organized from the beginning. So that's one thing I'm going to do differently, as well as build a bigger base, because this is, to me, this is a cool base, you know, but there's zero, like almost no space for anything. For this tier, it's fine, but once you get to tier 3, which is steel, you're gonna need a shit ton of fucking space in your base, bro. Like, for example, look at this. Let's see. This is a, no, that's not that. For example, the wind trap, this is probably something you're gonna build outside, but look how big this is. This is huge, right? And then another tier 3. Oh yeah, the Penta shields, those are cool though. Okay, like fabricators. The garment fabricator. This is a solid size. It's about the size of the other one, but you know. This, what is this? A vehicle fabricator. This is probably gonna go in your garage. But look, let me come inside so you get a comparison on size. Like, this is a, so right here, this is the perfect place so you can understand a 1x1. Alright, this can't fit here. A weapons fabricator, this could fit, but you know, I just probably utilize the space wrong. I don't know. And then my problem with building as well is, like, I love to incorporate, you know, the world. As you can tell, I got a big rock that's coming through my house. Because personally, like, when building in games, I tend, if I want to go, if I'm playing a game with building, my whole thing is, okay, yes, yeah, the building could get cool, but let's be honest, my house is probably just gonna be somewhere I stop by to drop loot, craft something, and head back out. So the most efficient thing would be a box, right? And then to get over that, you know, like, yes, that would be the most efficient way to get over that. Is like, okay, I don't want to have to, like, build a actual building, you know. I'm not an architect, bro. Like, I do enjoy building these games, but not just to build a house. I like to incorporate bullshit, like the scenery, you know, like this, especially in a Dune game. This is cool. Like a wall facing your house is just a rock. That's sick. And then my other house did the same thing. But initially, when I built this house, this is what I built. I like this look. It was like basically this rock here and this wall here. And it was like, I don't even think I can show you from outside. But yeah, basically you can see the sand would just go up and through that rock. So I'm like, okay, that'd be a cool place to park my bike. And oh, look who's here. So I kind of just built around this little pillar here, and we kind of expanded. I'm like, bro, I can't fit anything. To be expanded up the rock, which is really cool. I love the verticality of building in this game. And then now we're here. And then one thing from, like, all the showcases they had of the game, one thing about the building I love is the ability to, like, look down into your house. Like, the elevation in your house is pretty cool. Like, obviously that's something you could do in all games, but just the fact that this game emphasizes verticality is because, like, you don't want to build in open sand. You want to build somewhere safe. Yes, I could have expanded outward this way, but it's like, it's a lot more fun to go up a rock, I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, I want to repair my wings. That's the recycler, buddy. It's upstairs. This is another thing. When you build small, you're gonna have to like find places for stuff instead of having place for stuff. You know, like this is here because there's no space downstairs for it. I could make space for it, but then it'd be like everything would be cluttered, and it's just like, why's my game frozen? Okay, right. And this here could get annoying. If this wasn't here, this would be a cool house as well. Not a cool house, it is a cool house, but it'd be better because then you have all this walkway instead of having to walk around it. Alright, so now it's gotta go to a testing station. What is this? Okay, yeah, perfect. Forgot I picked up that journey, that bounty. I'm just gonna head and drink my water because best case scenario, we run out of water here and we don't have to carry any later on. Which I really won't do because this is a beta and there's no need to do all of that. Like all of this stuff is gonna be lost regardless. I would do it just for the fact of, having the experience, like if I move stuff now, like I said before, it's like I may forget to take something or I just find something not important, which probably is super important, and I don't take it, and then now I wish, okay, now I don't want to do the trip again. I should have took it. Well, when the full game releases, I'll know exactly the things that I want to take. I'm just gonna learn it. I don't care. So these are the schematics you'll be seeing a lot of on the exchange as well. This is probably gonna be like early game money here. Besides like, materials or hat just it's going crazy. Alright, let's see. We need this, we want this. We need some blood bags. This is why I wish I had Sims cutter. Sims blood bags. Dude, you trying to get in or you trying to get out? I don't see any reason why I should die here, huh? Besides the worm. That's the only thing that would make a death worth something. Well, mean something, I should say, but yeah, I should have a thing here. Another wings. Unless I learned it already. Oh yeah, I learned it already. Okay, good. So let me just go ahead and I want to deposit. Okay, I have iron army for some reason. We're gonna keep that. Oh yeah, blood bags. I should have like a tier 2 blood bag here somewhere, I think. Aha. But it's full of blood, unfortunately. Do I want to depot it here? I kind of don't, because I want to start shifting or moving stuff to my new base. I kind of like that layout better. And it's funny because my new base is cool and all, but it'll eventually need like a bigger upgrade as well. But obviously that's like later on in the game. For this, from Familia's Gap, you're definitely gonna need some size though. Let's go ahead and drop some blood in. Why not? Screw it. Screw it. Even if I don't get it to move, not get it to move, but even if I don't move it, it won't matter. So we might as well. Water reserves are low as well, so we get the blood bag. This is gonna break soon, but we have our tier 2 one on me. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do this. Imperial testing station. This one, yeah. Oh, I didn't take my bike with me. I actually don't remember what those. I mean, I do remember when I went. I seen. Okay, so look, we're gonna go do it. I think it's bugged though. It's 100% bug. I don't think it's bugged. It's 100% bug. Um, Hopefully we have time to. No, that one is full. Those are full. Can I get down, please? Thank you. You are also full. I just don't want to risk my fucking purple schematics. I can craft everything else but those. The head in my pants. Let's see. I can't even make storage. Oh yeah, I took all of my stuff to the other place. My metal scrap. Actually, there's a metal scrap like we're literally right outside my house. Let me just go grab that really quick. Drop down the storage. Someone said that's born. I was watching some videos. Someone said like the mine, like the gathering is born. And I'm like, what do you like? How was it born? You know, it may get stale after some time, but I don't find it as boring. All right, like if anything, like I said, it'll just eventually get stale. Let's take. I mean, I kind of. Nah, I'm just gonna take it off. This and this as well. Anything we can't recreate. I mean, at this point, no. Did he just eat it? I think he just ate it. Oh no. Yeah, at this rate, I might as well take everything off, huh? Might as well just take everything off, dude. Yeah. Can this even hold everything is a question. Small ass chest. Barely. Not even barely, it doesn't, because I still have these two. Alright. I wish there was an option to like just place items. I mean, yeah, place building pieces. Because like you gotta click and hold. Like if you just click, places the hologram, right? Demolish that, and then if you click and hold, it starts to build it. But not even click and hold. If you just hold. And my thing is like, the hologram system makes a lot of sense, but it's just like a time sink, you know? Why can't I just have an option? Place. That's done. Place. That's done, you know? Because as a solo, like, I'm not really going to place the hologram unless... Bro got his shit on max volume. If I'm only going to place a hologram if I'm, like, laying out a new build. Whoa. If I'm not laying out a new build, then just like, why can't I just place it? And then so you say you can, but you gotta hold it. It's like, well, why do you add that time gate to it? Damn, boy can't even talk English. Let's see. Number 4. Number 4 is my cut array. I'm gonna be fast on these things here. I should take my Mark 1 bike instead of my Mark 2. Now look, it's gonna be bugged. It's gonna show you for a split second to loot. Not enough power. I don't have a hold spin. Dude, I'm selling. Holy shit. I don't have a hold spin shield. I completely, like, you see, that was a complete oversight. I'm here like, okay, me to take off everything. I don't want to risk it. Well, you still need that shield. Not the shield, the power generator, my brother, that PSU. I mean, yeah, we're gonna leave it here. I was gonna take it in so I can switch it out for a Mark 1, but honestly, if I lose it, I don't care. You can make that thing back literally in a couple of seconds. But it depends on like how stacked you are on the water, because that to make a sand bike that'll probably be your biggest bottleneck. It's on. Okay, yes, recharging. Let's see, did he eat it? Still there. Let's go. Shai Halud, please. So let me get this. Oh, let's go. That's what Equip did. And now it's bugged out. Oh wow. Yeah, let's get the fuck up out of here. Do you think the other side has one? You think that's crap? Go to this one here. Let's see. Holy shit. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get the fuck out. I don't want to die again. I'm sorry, buddy. That's all you, man. You can have the ship. I don't even know where he went. You can have this ship, man. Yeah, I didn't. The only reason dying there would have hurt is because of the Mark II bike. Like I said, though, it'd be easy to make again. However, it still would have been a loss. We should have tricked out, you know. Mark II, everything. We got the booster, we got the scanner. This is my baby right now. So we could have. I kind of bugged out the buggy. Speaking of, is it still there? Oh no, the buggy is gone. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if the buggy's still there, I guess now I can go take it apart. Okay, yeah, let's put the stuff back on and go hit up that Imperial testing station. Get everything. Give me everything. Have this in my inventory just because, just in case. Can I make those tier 2 blood bags now? I can. Excuse me. I just need one. Alright, we're chilling. We don't need to do Reaper on us right now, as well as this construction tool. But oh yeah, the water. We just popped out the water. Alright. Swatch my weapons. Got 183. Personally, 3 is just like the hot spot. Any game, like for example in Fortnite, 3 was every time I played Fortnite, 3 had to be my shotgun. Like, it's just for me personally, it's just such a comfortable button to press. So, and you know how important shotguns are in Fortnite. Or at least how important they were. On our way here, let's see if we find any bases. Check and see if there are generators down. I don't know, I think this guy hates me right now. So the crash ornithopters give you the Holtzman actuators, or what is it? Actuator, yeah, Holtzman actuators. This is just metal scrap. Armor plating. Okay. That's good to know. So you can get armor plating from the buggies and what's that called? The Holtzman actuators from the ornithopters. And I'm guessing the sand bikes probably just give you plain old scrap. There's a base. And my fucking wings is a little bit damaged now because I had to repair it. So, well, it's not damaged, but the durability is a little bit less. I don't want to spam it. We're not gonna spam it. Looks dark in here, man. You sure you got a generator up? Is this your bike, buddy? Holy. This is definitely his bike. He has not been online. But I guess he definitely utilized the generators though properly. Oh, you're so lucky. I guess there's something here. Let me see. Or I just interact with it. Okay. So yeah, I guess you can't like break them down for something. Oh, that's useless anyway. So let's go. I pressed it wrong. I pressed C instead of Alt. That's crazy. It was the first time it happened for the day. Okay, I kind of like froze up. Armor plating. And another thing is like I've seen a lot of people not using the shield in this game. I don't know why. Like the game is literally easy mode once you get the shield. You can have a room full of enemies shooting at you and you're still able to like do something instead of just taking damage. This one, okay. So I'm pretty sure we just have to kill execution or eliminate the ringleader. Okay. Alright, so there's somebody here right now. That'd be cool. I've ran into people like everywhere in the map but in Imperial testing stations. Like actually inside. I've seen people leaving and all of that, but never really seen somebody in one. It looks like this is like super cleared though, so lucky us, we don't need the XP. Kinda just want the chest. However, you already know they're gonna spawn in on me soon. Oh, that was for planetologist, right? Yeah. I think I have enough. So if I remember correctly though, I got the artisan weapon from, yeah, Imperial Station number 10. When I went to collect my buggy. I tried to get the buggy, but at first I tried putting in my backup tool. That didn't work. Then I heard some people talking about you have to like assemble it. So I guess we'll go in there. After this one, we'll go in there and try to do that if there is a buggy, as well as trying to see if I can find those artisan jobs. That way I can actually join the House of Atreides in the beta, because we can't craft the items, but you can still find them. Possibly a low drop rate, but you know. Oh no, that means we're gonna have to wait for the ringleader to spawn. That's gonna be boring. Maybe not. Yeah, it seems like they didn't get to that part yet. Perfect. Wait, is this the enemy? It is. Hello, good sir. No need, no need. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. You hold V. Yep, there you go.
How's it going, homie?
That's all. It's going good. What about you?
Going alright. Just got over into the deeper desert, checking shit out. I
Yeah.
need to go locate the second trial.
Oh man. You having fun with it?
Yeah, I'm really surprised. A lot of people I've seen complain about the inventory space, but I haven't felt limited at all.
Oh yeah,
I just
same.
don't walk around with shit tons of fucking granite and fucking salvage metal.
Exactly. All right, so I have a
Yeah, but
quest.
I've been enjoying the game.
That's good. That's good. I was gonna say I have a
Which
quest to
quest are
kill
you
the
doing?
ringleader. Yeah, to kill the ringleader. So I'm about to head out. I just want to get this done so I can hit up the other Imperial testing station.
Nice, nice. When did you get that blue shield? I haven't gotten that shit yet. I haven't started crafting with iron though.
Come here. Come here. Come here. You got that?
Yeah.
There you go, man. I found it in this dungeon, so you got it.
Nice.
No problem, man. You enjoy. You enjoy.
Thanks, buddy. You have a good one.
You too. Yeah, man. These people are pretty nice, eh? I'm going the wrong way, I think. Definitely going the wrong. I gotta go deep, 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 deep down. Deep, 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 deep down this way. Don't blame me. I'm not one for interacting with people, man. I was just trying to get away from it, honestly. Maybe if it was the real game, I would have sat and added him and all that stuff. But I add you buddies. I'll never see you again. All right, where is this ringleader? I kind of like, and also I wanted to get over here before him so I can kill the ringleader and get the quest done. Come aggro me. Holy shoot. Holy shoot. Dude, like, leave me alone. Chill, nah. Oh shit. I got it off, stupid. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. You're doing like a lot over there with that flamethrower. I can't lie. I wish I had ignore on right now. Really wish I had ignore on. Holy. Okay, I guess it went off. He's gonna do his little bullshit. And my game lag, so it definitely hit me. Oh no. Alright, I got full energy though, so I'm good. We're good. I guess he's the ringleader. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh look.
Dude, how do you activate the shield?
Press H. You got it?
How do you activate it?
You press H. There you go. Now you're a big boy.
Dope. Yeah, now it's serious.
I think that's it. I didn't get a chest. I mean, none of these chests matter anyway. They don't give you anything good. Yeah, I need to upgrade, bro. I gotta upgrade my PC. Look at this. Whoa, 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 dude! No, 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 no. What the fuck? Dude. What the... Bro, that leg was devious. That one did me in. Call it show me, actually. I complete that. I can just enter through here too. That's perfect.
Welcome, visitor, to Imperial Desert.
Oh, my shield isn't on. I go crazy.
Access granted.
Is this like a backtrack? I think so, right? Because I picked up the band right when I died. Right before I died, I should say. So I guess if there's any place you want to die in an Imperial testing station, it would be the end. You can just backtrack pretty easy, it looks like. Oh wow, I didn't even see you coming through the smoke. That wasn't bad. I think you dropped Solari if I had any. I want to find bro so I can explain to him what happened and not look bad. Dude, my game lagged. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
There you go. I just had to explain to him. I ain't want to appear like I'm bad, like I'm giving him all this shit, you know, let him know what the word is, and then I die. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, look, my game lag, I got proof. I don't know if you want to see the proof game, but like, I ain't lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's not bad. Okay, yeah, you see, I dropped my Solari as well as my, some Servox and whatnot. What is that? I mean, I might as well make the box disappear. I mean, yeah, that's not bad. I also want to check the other testing station to see if I could get a artisan Kajal. That's what it is. And also to see if I can get a buggy. Alright.
Welcome, visitor, to Imperial Desert Testing Station.
So this next one's pretty far. I guess we could do a depot at the house first, but we don't need a depot or anything. Well, we do. We could, at least. Am I far from... Actually, no, it's not that bad, but I was gonna put on my Bindu sprint and try to just traverse there on foot, but 700 meters does sound devious. Damn. I'll call it after we do the Imperial Station number 10. Damn. See if we can get a pull or get the buggy. Pull up one of those Artisan Cabals or a buggy, because I'm getting pretty hungry. And I got stuff to do, so. I just realized I didn't like gather an ounce of blood in there. That's bad. But we're going to another one, so it's okay. Let me check my inventory. Anything I want to put down? I have plenty of those. I can't learn. I gotta wait till I'm at a base. Is this count? Is it my base? Nope. Hello? Okay. Yeah, inventory for me has never been a problem at all. The only inventory I can see being a problem is like the storage. Cause like these containers here are fucking dog shit. And then the next tier up is not. It's pretty much more. It's decent. Let's see if there's more. Is it under resources? Yeah. Survival fabricator vehicles. Does it tell you how many storage? Inventory. Here we go. It's 20 and 750 volume. Let's see if there's like another storage container. 45 and 1700. How big do these get? That's pretty huge, I'm not gonna lie. It's a big ass storage compared to this one. Let's see if there's more. Spice coffee. Full suspension bubbles removes gravity influence on the user while active, allowing for extended traversal in any vertical direction. Aluminum. It's crazy. Oh, I'm under the wrong thing. Spice refinery. Any more storages? Here we go. Medium. 100. That's huge. So 100 is a max. I mean, dude, look, this is 20 right here. If this is 20 and this holds a decent amount of stuff, 100, you're probably only gonna need like 3 storages, bro. 300 storage spaces. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a cap on that, because obviously each storage chest is just like a data. It's just data the server needs to keep up with. So there's probably gonna be a cap on how many you can build. I mean, yeah. So let's see. Drop off some bullshit and head out. I don't want to, extract, not drink. Oh, that's it. Let's go. Parked over here, right? Yeah. All right. This truck is ridiculous. How unfortunate. I guess we didn't make it that far anyway, so let's turn around. I'm just happy that happened now and not when I got there. Like, holy. I was not gonna make it back. I mean, technically I could. I wonder if there's like a timer on the respawn. Because if durability is the only thing you lose, as well as like some stackables and Solari, you can really utilize the respawn as like a fast travel back to your base, depending on what you're doing. Obviously, if you're going out getting resources, that's not the way to go. But let's say you go to complete a trial or whatever, and you want to get back to your base quick, you put up a respawn beacon trials like I did, and you just respawn. I wonder if it's gonna result in item and get ready to loss. You see? Yeah. So if I go naked or whatever the case may be, which you probably wouldn't, you probably just put on some cheap armor to craft. Then again, no armor is cheap to craft because a lot of them require like the parts from the shipwrecks, and that material is pretty expensive. Like, let me see, the first still suit, what does that cost? Scavenger. There you go. Put on, craft the scavenger's fucking still suit. Go do what you gotta do and respawn. It costs like what? The sandwich and fiber. That's nothing. Let me go break this down real quick before we head out. Let me see. Obviously this is still like the beta, but I found about two crash ornithopters, bro, and I have never needed Holtzman actuators since. I wonder if that's like how it's gonna be in the full game, because like crafting in this game like yields a lot of stuff, which is great. You don't have to sit there crafting for like 5 hours to make something. Like, holy hell. Let's see. Everything's good here. Yeah, we got ammo, all the good stuff. See? Completely forgot what we actually came here for. Let's go take both. So yeah, we're looking for a buggy. Thank God I said that. Make sure I have my welding tool on me. Is that it? No, cut away. I'm not sure if this will work, but I guess we have to try. There we go. That's another thing, like when I first started playing the game, I was actually afraid. Not afraid, I'm not scared, but but you know, it's like the thought of coming across a solder car, getting spotted, and then being attacked by some elite soldiers, basically. It's like that was pretty, like, you know, disheartening at the beginning. I'm like, I don't want to get caught. Like, I don't think I can win a fight against these guys, bro. Next thing you find out, you get caught a couple of times, and then they're, at this point in the game, they're pretty weak. Or is it probably just because, like, we're still in this, like, the early areas, I guess you can say, that they're still, like, I guess you can roleplay as them being, like, low-ranking Sardaukar. I see London, I see France. Does this base have a working generator? Ahoy, me matey. Oh, working generator. Oh, yo, he got a full canister of water, bro. I need that. I need that. Nah, it actually adds like a whole nother layer of gameplay. Like, there is a way for you to get in someone's house and take their stuff. However, that'll only be done on their incompetence, you know? If they don't know that they need to have a shield up, or if they don't have enough water, not water, if they don't have enough power cells in their shield, well then, you know what I'm saying? You can just walk right up in there and take their stuff. But like I said, they need to be unaware of the fact that they're not secured. Because obviously someone like me, if I'm playing the game, I know how important it is to keep my generators, you know, powered. So even if I put more than Ethan in there, I'm gonna make sure that my power don't run out, so you and your little sticky fingers can't come in my house and take my stuff. Cause I'll be honest with you, I did it. I came across a house without a generator. I seen money and I took it. That's just a lesson that he had to learn. Yo, look, sorry I had to be the bearer of bad news, but it was me. I had to teach you the lesson, bro. You gotta keep your shit secured, gang. Or else somebody gonna come in there with sticky fingers and take it. This is a far cross. I don't know how I feel about this right now. Let's actually throwing some the radio. The tradies, yeah. Let me get over here. I'm gonna raise it a little bit. Solder car still out is crazy. Looks like daytime.
It's going to be another hot one today, folks. It's already
What the? You scared the shit out of me, brother.
and the day just started. All we can do is put one foot in front of the other and face what comes with honor and determination. This is Tolliver Camp.
Dude, some of these radio stations, not even radio stations, some of these radio hosts remind me of GTA. Alrighty. Okay, now it sounds like, what is it? What is that place in RuneScape called? Al-Qaid, whatever. Sounds like I'm in a desert in RuneScape right now. It's pretty cool though, I can't lie. Oh, okay. Fire music, bro. Forgot these guns are actually pretty strong.
And now we join you through their eyes. First-hand accounts from the front lines, presented by your host, Redondo Monroe. Today, in another poignant and moving episode, we delve into the heart of a mother's sacrifice and the bravery of her son, as conveyed through their personal writings.
Thorne, a
I
devoted
almost
mother,
forgot again.
has remained steadfast and resilient throughout the long years of conflict. Her diary reflects the unwavering morale of the Atreides families,
Guess we'll leave
supporting
those
their
ones
loved
back
ones
there.
and our fighting forces. One fateful day last year, our Special Missions cohort executed a daring raid against a Harkonnen position in the minor Erg known as Three Rock Station. Sergeant Eric Thorne, a highly trained member of the elite strike force known as Gurney's Own, was part of that operation.
Having a radio station on while going through the Imperial testing station definitely makes it less ominous,
Reminds me of the distant echoes of
a
battle.
lot more consumable.
I can't help but think of myself.
Like you don't feel like your life is
out
a
there in
danger.
the desert, fighting for our beloved Duke. I've heard rumors that Arrakis was
somebody
involved
run
in
through
the
here already?
immersion at Three Rock Station, and that the confrontation became very bloody.
Yeah, I really don't need any of
But
this.
still,
If I could just make it to the
he
end
writes
room.
that his spirits remain high. I pray for his safety and the swift end of this bloodshed.
In his letters sent from his unit, as Gurney's own are deployed wherever the need is greatest, Eric expresses both resolve and an unwavering commitment to our cause.
Mother, the Harkonnens fight viciously, but our intelligence is sound, and we're able to hit them at their weakest. It's hard to remember the peace and serene beauty of our beloved Caladan when all you see is sand and blood.
Speaking of
Soldiers
Caladan,
in my unit are strong and determined, and I draw strength from their
with
courage.
this game having the ability to like go anywhere, with this game having the ability to like travel anywhere, dude, this is like a great base. Like the game genre could completely switch, honestly. As in, like the base game is survival. You start like when a new player starts playing a game, they're playing a survival game, and then it gets to a point where it switches over to a PvP game. Well, obviously a survival game can be a PvP game, but with the way like the looting works and everything, it's more or less like a theme park PvP game where you're not gonna necessarily lose a lot of your stuff or any of your stuff. As a matter of fact, if you go out prepared to fight, you're probably not gonna go with anything that is worth anything, you know, or anything that you can lose. For example, if you just go out with your hot bar and meds, whatever the case, looking for a fight, you die, you're probably just gonna lose a couple of med kits. And if you have Solari on you, which you shouldn't, but you're probably just gonna lose a couple of med kits. And maybe water. I don't know how that works, but just that's it. And you lose some durability. You keep all your weapons and everything. And it's like, with that being said, PvP sounds more of like you play survival, you craft up some kits that you can make, or the highest tier kits you can make, and then you go out with those kits into PvP. And each kit is probably gonna last you more than one run. You know, you go out, you die. Okay, you lost some durability, but you can still use the whole kit because the durability doesn't like decrease the stats on the armor and weapons, which is good. So you can go out literally with armor that has 1 tick of durability left. You die, you lose it, but well, you don't lose it. It just be damaged, and you'll have to repair it. So it definitely sounds pretty interesting. Like that's my take on it. You play a PvE/PvP survival game, and then it just shifts into PvP. But not just like hardcore PvP. It's almost like a theme park PvP. Definitely cool. I'm interested. I'm not really like a PvP person in these type of games. Like my arsenal of PvP is Call of Duty, bro. Any game that I can aim a weapon and shoot and feel like I have complete control of a situation, that's my type of PvP game. There's like a lot of things to take into account. Abilities, you gotta counter abilities and all that stuff. So not necessarily my forte, but I'm super interested, as you know, there's gonna be a lot of space for not necessarily error but learning. As in, you won't like, I won't have to spend however long it takes to grind the highest tier before the deep desert. Let's say an hour. Like, I don't have to grind for an hour to then go into deep desert and lose everything. I can grind for an hour, get all the gear and weapons that are the highest tier available to me, and then go to the deep desert. I may die, but I still have that stuff, and I can still try going to the deep desert a couple more times, obviously with the understanding of I'm losing durability, and eventually I may lose this gear because it breaks, or I just have to repair it. And repairing itself will make it break because you can only repair stuff so many times. Definitely, somebody came through here already. It's whatever though. I'm not doing a journey or anything for this. Just kind of with the chest. I want to see if the buggy's here, and it is. Yeah, all that stuff, like all these extra Holtzman shields and suspensor belts, are definitely worth picking up in the full game because you can break them down to get extra servox, advanced servox and whatnot. But I'm not gonna bother right now. I really don't even need to grab any of this, but it feels nice. It feels rewarding, you know, picking up items. So let's see. Can I claim it? Claim ownership. Huge. Okay. Construction. Welding. Here we go. I forgot to take blood. How fun. Detach. So, okay. So I just thought like maybe I needed a higher tier to take it apart, but it doesn't look so. What is that? Honestly, we need to hurry this up because if they respawn on me right now, I would be upset. It would probably be a little bit annoying. Dude, this shit has so many parts. All right, there we go. So if I do have them, yep, I have them. So that means I can go put it back together, possibly. Let's go see. Oh, look, they respawned. Can I actually leave? Because the thing with this room is you can't leave unless... Oh, I can. I guess because I was in there when it respawned. When it respawned. Usually wouldn't be able to leave there unless you kill them. Okay. Heavy did not follow. Okay. Actually, no, I went the wrong way. That's why. But then you usually can't even leave. So yeah, we're good. We can still leave. I wonder what happened because I had claimed the other buggy before I took it apart and it was just in there chilling. So I wonder what happened to it. Like, did somebody destroy it? Did it just like despawn? No, it probably decayed. But how would it decay if it's enclosed? I don't know. Yo, on launch day, this is probably gonna be a lot of people's experience. Just running through empty dungeons or Imperial testing stations. A Rattler boost. I don't even have space for it. Problem is, it doesn't even make sense me taking it because I learned it. I can't even make steel, nor can I make the vehicle fabricator. So, can I swap? Nah, it's not enough. Maybe this. Oh well. I kind of want to have it just to have it. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's another important thing for Imperial testing stations. Do not leave unless you find a chest that looks like this. You know what I'm saying? That's the loot you're really fighting for, really.
Welcome to Imperial Desert.
Alright, let's see. I guess we go back to our first house. Shift. While aiming, you can press shift. Okay, that's cool. Because before I knew of this. This is like what? Set comma key, which is like a horrible keybind. I think tilde is also an option. And another thing, yo, PvP is gonna be heavily reliant on stamina negation or stamina usage, or what is the term they use? Stamina cost reduction. There we go. PvP is gonna rely heavily on stamina cost reduction, because if you've seen the Land Packs party event that they hosted, did you see what happened to Shroud? Did you see what Tyler was doing? Dude, that shit is horrendous. The starter car is out, so let's just get on our bikes and just ride into the sunset. Of course they spot me. Like, I just got here, bro. It doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm on my sand bike. The little troopers aren't gonna catch me, bro. Alright, if we could get the fuck up out of here, like, right now, though. What happens if, like, they keep the light on you? Do they spawn more? Yeah, they kind of... They could have done, like, a what's it called? A wave system with the starter car, because they drop about 3 or 4 troopers. And you kill them and that's it. They just... They completely forgot about you at that point. And then, like, the problem with the starter car right now is, like, it's a cool idea, but even at this stage of the game, this is what, tier 2. The biggest hassle with them is just the time wasted on the fucking the anti-grav grenade that they throw at you and stop you from moving. Like, that's the only issue. How long it takes you to fucking move again. Enemies spawning on you is not a problem. Like, you could literally kill them pretty quick, as well as get away even easier. So the biggest issue is just having to wait for it to come. I'm not saying make the enemies harder, but something more interesting. Like I said, the first time when I first started playing the game, but the first time I got hit by and I seen the starter car ships in the spotlights, I'm like, okay, let's avoid that at all costs. Now it's like, it was so bad to the point that I even didn't want to go out. I didn't want to leave my base at nighttime. It's like, I don't even want to risk getting caught because, like, I don't want to deal with it, blah blah blah. But now it's just like, dude, they're literally like ants. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're nothing. So let's head back to our base, put this buggy together, and I think we'll call it there. Yeah, we're just gonna go to this base. I'm not going up there. Actually, I don't even think I can go to this base. There's no space for me to build a buggy in there. Maybe if I move my bikes to the back room in the garage, I can do it. Most likely. Let's see. Complex machinery. I've been hearing people saying that they've been like trying to camp the PvP zones to try to get some PvP in the beta. And I seen one guy say that he camped it for about an hour and only came across one person. I'm not surprised. It's a beta. The people playing the beta right now are probably just a bunch of people that's worried about the PvP aspect of the game. Because we can't even do PvP right now. We can, but not on a scale of which everybody's looking forward to. Like the little shipwreck PvPs, nobody's really looking forward to that, you know. But the deep desert, oh yeah, everybody wants that, and so do I. And it's funny because like when I first found out about this game, okay, dude, get away from me. On the open sand would be devious, bro. They spot lit his crib. Oh my god. Yeah, when I first heard about this game, I actually like threw it to the side. I really didn't. I'm like, oh, it's just a survivor game. I'm good. I've played survivor games in the past and never really enjoyed them long term, you know. But this here, I can't lie, I'm enjoying myself. And then to even think about like stuff like the deep desert eventually coming, map expansions and all that, the game just seems like this is 1% of what they want to give us. And with that being the case, for this to be like such a small amount of the game, this is a good game. However, my problem is, since I started looking at the game fully, what we're seeing now with the whole Vermilius Gap and Haga Basin South, they've been showing this for a while now, so it's not hard to think that they've refined this point of the game, and everything else is probably still like, the same way it was a couple builds ago, because no real feedback, no real like, player testing, but they do have an internal beta, internal closed beta going on, so they probably do have some type of feedback on the end game. But my whole thing is, I just feel like what we're seeing now has been super refined to a point, because we've been seeing it now for so long. So who knows? Must be attached to a chassis. Not enough support. Turn it. Huh. Yeah, I just don't think this is big enough. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our other base. We definitely could build it in there. See, this is another thing, like buggies is the next vehicle that you unlock. So from this point, everything just gets bigger. Like when you have your sand bikes and you're like your 4 or 5 crafting stations, everything is cool. You can have a nice little compact base. Oh man, as soon as you hit tier 3 though, jeez dude, you need space. And that's the thing. I kept that into consideration while building my second base. Well, at least my third base now, but my second base is because I have 2 active. I kept in mind that I need a lot of space, and I incorporated a lot of space, but guess what? It's still not enough, which is funny. It's like, oh my god. I really wish you can unlock all the schematics, that way you can actually just see like the sizes. Because like right now we have a good understanding of like how much, like when you think of like a fucking ornithopter alone, you know you need a lot of space. Kinda came in from like the worst side, but I mean, I might as well just go. Actually, I can't even like drive this bike in. Kind of fucked up the placement on the gate, but it'll be fine. Keep all that in mind for when the game releases. I like this entrance. I never really like sat and looked at it. It's cool. It looks like it's built into the rock. Well, yeah, mi casa. You know, my upgraded casa at least. If I build this in here, I don't think I'm gonna get it out. Definitely won't get it out, but hey, at least we'll have it and it'll be safe from decay. Where is this thing? So why is it that the scroll wheel only goes through the first 4? That's so weird. It's not even the first 4. It's just 1, 2, and 3. And then you can say it's probably just like items you can hold, like for example, the cut array. It goes to my weapon, my melee. But then I also have the welding tool and the vehicle backup. So why doesn't it go down there? You know? That's strange. Anyway. Anyway. We have a big ass buggy in our house now. Boom. I got a buggy I can't even drive. But it's all good, man. We're just gonna keep it here for style. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna know I got a buggy now. Well, they're not gonna know. They're not gonna see it at all, but... And I'm out of fuel. Actually, let me set a respawn beacon here. That's perfect. Oh yeah, you got some utility. I have a respawn beacon at my house, and now I have this vehicle here at this second base, so... That's cool. If you die, you have options. So yeah, it's cool. Now we got a buggy. Obviously, you would not want to do that in the real game because in the real game at this point, honestly, I'm like what, almost 30 hours in. I feel like I don't know how many zones there are, but I would confidently say I would have finished everything, dude. Confidently would say I finished everything. 3 days. Dude, like, I did all of this in, like, the first day. And I didn't even play the whole day. I played... On the beta day on May 9th, I played probably about 3-4 hours in the morning. And then at night, probably, like, another 5-6. Got all the way to the Vermilius Gap. So it's not hard to progress in this game. The biggest problem is, like, you're gonna have to, you know, just fight harder enemies. So it's like, how much preparation do you put into actually getting better gear for the new zone before fighting, you know? Which is like the best thing to do is like, for example, the shipwrecks, right? The shipwrecks in this game, they give you these what is that? Plasteel, microflora, fiber, and mechanical parts. This is PvP. In these zones, it's PvP enabled, but down here, it's not. They give you the same thing, probably just less, you know? So if you really don't want to do PvP, you can just get on your little bike, drive back down the Haga Basin South, run through this, and you're good. And if you want to be more efficient, you can run through it, wait for it to respawn, and do it again. You know, that way you don't have to keep going back and forth. You can just sit here, let it respawn however many times. Obviously, like, you know, the respawn's probably going to take a couple minutes, if not like hours. You sit there, do that, come back with all the material you need, and you avoided PvP. Alternatively, you can just go to one of the traders and buy it for 750 Solari for one, which is crazy. Crazy. But you know what I'm saying, 750 Solari sounds expensive right now because there's like no way for us to really make money. There's no exchange. There's no like higher tier stuff that can give you easy like 1,000 per cell. So it's tough. Right now, yeah, it's a lot, but when the game fully like relaunches, I'm pretty sure 750 Solari is gonna seem like chump change. Probably able to buy, who knows, every fucking PvP zone, every zone's PvP material, no problem. Especially if you have the exchange. Cause I already know day one, I'm stacking the fuck up on these wings, at least until I get something better. Cause these wings here are so good for fucking movement, bro. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. And the game is easy mode, bro. However, I think there is another like alternative one, like the leap one, the leap suspensor belt. Pretty sure it does something similar. And it looks like we may be able to equip like two utility tools. Could be, you probably could equip 2 power packs, maybe. I'm not too sure. Maybe eventually. Maybe at some cost though. Because for example, the power pool, that's how long you can use these abilities, how long your shield will stay up. So obviously if you have on 2 power packs, your shield is up for a long time. It's gonna take a lot of bullets to take you down, respectfully. That sounds OP, but it also looks like it may be a thing. Alright. Well, that was fun. Hit some Imperial testing stations, got a buggy, and yeah, now we're back in the house chilling. It's cool. Oh, this tile. If you see, if this was the real game, if this was full release, this would be a problem. Like my OCD is bugging me right now, but I just know like it doesn't matter because it'll be gone very soon, whether it's fixed or not. So as well as it's buggy, it's just cool. It's cool things to have. And then the fact you get to get more, you can upgrade them. MK4. Does it tell me the speed on the engine? Engine, here it goes. Show speed 80. What is this one? The engine PSU 75. What's the speed on the ornithopter? It's a generator. 75. I mean, but that's completely superior to even the buggy is 75, because you gotta keep in mind that you're flying above everything at 75 miles per hour, or kilometers per hour, sorry, versus driving at 75 kilometers. You're gonna have to drive around rocks and all that shit. That this prolongs the journey. You're flying, you believe just you fly exactly to where you're going. So that's the thing though. Once you get the ornithopter, which would be the tier after steel, aluminum, who knows what that is, but once you get the ornithopter, getting like, if you still need these exact materials from crash ships, it'll be easy to get them. You just fly over here every now and then and get some, you know. It may not be a lot, but you'll get some, because that's the whole thing. The dev said if you don't want to do PvP, you can still get the materials, but it's just going to take longer. So how does take longer come into play? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you mean take longer as in we're gonna have to farm for Solari to buy it, or we may have to travel further to get it? Because right now I can, from my base, I can go, probably take me it'd probably take me 10-20 minutes to go to the shipwreck, get the material I need, and come back. And I'll probably have a decent amount too, because this is a tier 2 wreck, so there's probably gonna be more. However, if I want to come over here, that little 20-minute trip now turns into probably about half an hour or even 45 minutes, because you got to go there, you got to clear it, and then come back. You know what I'm saying? So that does take longer, but is that what they mean? Alternatively, there's another way. There's two other ways actually. If you go out and you survey the open sand, you can find treasure, and in the treasure you can also get the same materials as well as carbon ore and other stuff. And then other than that, to get the same fibers, you can those crash ships that you always see in the map. I don't think find any here. Yeah, I don't think I'll find any here, but if you, oh lord, okay. If you play longer than like 30 minutes, you've probably seen a ship fall out of the sky, honestly. But those ships, they fall out the sky, they have material on them. So, not so, but those materials, you know, consist of the same wreck ship material as well as armor and a whole bunch of different stuff. So that's also another way to get the PvP area materials. There's a lot of ways to get it, but they all happen on you know, the server's timing versus you needing this material. You go in here and then you get it. And look, even better, look, my base here right now, if I wanted to, that little 20 minute trip I was talking about earlier to this PvP zone, yeah, this is gonna be like 10 minutes max. You drive there, clear it, come back. But however, this is PvP. If you don't want to do PvP, you're gonna have to come down here, or like I said, find a treasure chest or find the crash planes. Treasure chest is gonna take you some time to find. The crash planes, you know, obviously there's not planes crashing every 2 seconds, so you're still gonna take some time to find out. So it's like, to not PvP, you just have to be fast, get to those crash planes, not get eaten by the sandworm, buy the material from the traders at the outpost that costs a lot, or go treasure hunting, and that takes in a crazy amount of time and resources because your craft is gonna die within like the first 30 minutes of you looking. Obviously, you know, that's a Mark II scanner for your bike, so who knows if like at a higher tier they may last longer, but it definitely will. You know, if if any other fucking survival game with tier systems would tell us anything, as you level up, get higher tiers, you definitely will, you know, these things will last longer. Okay, I seen it coming, but I just didn't react fast enough. What are they talking about in chat? Out of curiosity, you play a Conan Exiles or Ark. Curious of what type of survival games you're comparing to. Personally, I would say Conan. I 100% played Conan for the release of this game. And I would also say that it's definitely worth, if you're want to, you know, if you never really played a game like this, or if you just want to play something very similar to it, go play Conan Exiles, dude. It's perfect, like the perfect game adjacent to this. Obviously, there's a lot more games like, you know, incorporated, but you play Conan Exiles, you'll have a great understanding of the basis of this game. I like both Conan and Ark, about 300-ish, and Conan 5K and Ark. Jesus, Ark is actually my favorite game. LOL. Maybe, but I feel like okay, let me just go back up a little bit high. As I went liking the beta, it's really fun. Wishing it wasn't going to end. No, literally, I honestly wish this was the game. Let me backtrack that, brother. Minus the bugs and all the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But as in, I really wish that this was the release. I'm excited to play more when it comes out. Wish it better didn't end. Haha, it's fun. I have some mixed feelings. Oh, why? Mostly related to the really repetitive enemy / combat. Understandable, definitely understandable there. Oh, I can like just block people. I can invite you from my guild from here. Edit permissions. I can give you permissions. Dude, I can give him permissions without him even being my friend. And I feel like it's pretty easy solo and will be way too easy as a group. Maybe, but I feel like that and what? Maybe. But I feel like that and be tweaked in and update. What? Out of curiosity. Okay. Babzu. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anything interesting in Palace PvP reg? I can't get there at the moment. Like, guys, bro just got ignored. Yeah. And right now, like, 100%, I think yesterday was the highest the server's been. at like 30 players. You can check on the Dune database website. There's about 30 players in the server. Yesterday, I definitely seen a lot of people, but even it's kind of crazy because allegedly there's like a max of 40 people per server or per siege, right? Or siege, sorry. And the game, look, you see, this is one thing about the game. Like, I like to just sit and look at the view, but the fucking sun. But yeah, even with 40 players being at max, I've come across a lot of people. The world definitely feels like it's lived in. You go around and you see bases everywhere. Surprising, like it actually feels like there's a lot of people here, and there's not really that much. I feel like that's in part due to how small the map actually is. It's definitely big. Don't get me wrong, it's a big map. But really and truthfully, it's small because you're only going to see people around these rock formations, right? You're ever only going to see people on foot, vehicle, or in a house around these rock formations. Not vehicles, sorry. Obviously, you got to travel between with the vehicles, but wherever you see rocks, that's where you potentially see somebody, and that's what the map really is. You know, you really can't include the map as the sand area because that's just like. I mean, you can. There is things to do out there, so you can. You can treasure hunt out there and whatnot. And I guess it's the home for the worm, so it's part of the map. Yeah, but regardless of that, with all the space, all the travel you do in this game, you're gonna find a lot of people on these rock formations. So it's gonna feel the world's definitely gonna feel lived in, 100%. All right, I'm back in the sun. Let's go back inside. That's gonna be it though. I think I'm gonna hop off here. Got some stuff to do. Gotta start packing. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. If you did, press the like button, man. You know, subscribe if you're new. I had fun playing. We definitely will be back on release. Hopefully not hopefully, I definitely will upgrade my PC and we'll be getting better frames, so that way it's a more enjoyable experience for everybody. Alright. So I'll see you guys later.